How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel tonight. And as you guys can see, we have our first moments card of FIFA 22 in the shape of UCL moments. Yes, UCL Kevin Prince Boateng. We're going to review him today, and the reason he's got this card is, and I'll show you the goal as well. If you flash back, I think it said 16. It was AC Milan versus Barcelona, and the goal he scored was magnificent. What he did was he kind of overextended his leg and he controlled the ball in one fluid motion. He went from that control of the ball into like a Ronaldo chop mid drop of the ball. It took it past, I don't know who was left back in that match, and then he smashed it with the laces of his boots towards the near post, like curl like that, and he smashed past the keeper as well. It was one of the greatest goals I've seen, like, and I think Milan went on to win that as well. Honestly, it was sensational, utterly sensational. If you haven't seen that goal from Kevin Prince Boateng at AC Milan, make sure you check it out on YouTube. There'll be plenty of videos all around. I wish I could show it, but copyright would say different. We're going to review this card today for you guys, and if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring that like, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here, and make sure to get amongst the comments, man. I want to see your thoughts on this card. Price-wise, he's obtainable for everyone right now. He's 40,000 coins on the PlayStation, 45,000 coins on the Xbox. PC is probably 2 million. The prices over there are madness. But get amongst the discussion. Are you guys going to try him? Have you tried him? And do you reckon he would fit like many a Bundesliga team? He's got medium work. It's 6'1" in terms of height, so he is quite tall in this game. And he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, which I do love. And his stats are so well-rounded. Now, I know you're going to say, you're going to point out certain stats. Even I did when I looked at this card. I thought acceleration, not that great. And then other stats, stamina. You can't even boost the stamina. So I seen the stamina, I was like, not that great. And then the agility balance as well. Hey, it doesn't look that amazing. So I used an engine. The engine boosts a lot of those ones I've just said. From the agility to balance, it goes to 85 and 90 respectively. The dribbling goes from 87 to 97. Acceleration to 80 and the sprint speed to 86 from 81. Overall, you could play this card anywhere. If you want to play him striker, slap a hunter on him. You want to play him cam, or even as a box-to-box engine. You want to play him CDM, you smash a shadow on him, you know what I'm saying? You could play this card in many a position. Pace-wise, it's not even that bad. The position we played him in today was cam. I thought he'd be a great cam. 4-star, medium to medium work rates normally don't affect that cam position, because what you're doing in that cam position is you're playing the balls into his feet, and then normally from the cam, you do a 1-2. You do a 1-2 either to the striker, the wide players, and you make him run forward through the 1-2, the give and go. And that's L1 or LB, depending on your console, and A or X, again, depending on the console. And you can trigger that, and I pretty much do with all my cams in this game, to get them going forwards. And with the medium work rates, it works really well. And that's why medium or medium-low works really well in the central positions behind the main striker. In terms of shooting, this card looks amazing. 85 position, 86 finishing, 94 shot power, 87 long shots, and 89 volleys. In terms of passing, he's got the vision, he's got the short pass, long pass, and even he's got the curve as well. Dribbling, agility, balance, not the greatest in the world. We just have 84 reactions, 92 ball control, 87 dribble, and 90 composure. Like I did say, I think, who did I review this morning? Did I review anyone this morning? It could have been yesterday. When was it? Might have been last night. The composure on the card wasn't greatest. Well, I think it was Antonio. That would have been last night, right? The composure on the card wasn't greatest, and it did make him miss an opportunity in certain situations and scenarios. And with Boateng, his composure is fantastic. Defending, it's not even that bad, man. 81 stance tackle, head and accuracy, not too bad. Obviously, if you want him a little bit deeper, you look for defensive awareness. It's not really there with the guard, nor the interceptions. Physicality, 83 jumping, 85 strength, 86 aggression. Looks absolutely sensational. The only downside is 78 stamina, but again, medium work rates. They don't kind of deplete in stamina too much. So if anything, just keep an eye out if you go extra time. I can't really try that right now because Foot Champs isn't open. I could have played the qualifiers, but I haven't started qualifiers yet. And in Rivals, you don't get extra time. He's got leadership, flair, and outside of foot shot is his traits. And without any further ado, let's see what Boateng can do. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay. And I've got to say it, tonight, I've generally got so much gameplay for you guys. So if you guys do enjoy it, remember if you do to leave a like on the video and drop your comments. Subscribe if you want to see more. But what Boateng showed me straight away is that he was going to be accurate on his shots. He wasn't going to put it wide too often. He was going to be accurate. And when I see that, I think, you know what? Let's test him with the power from time to time. Put more power behind it. See if I can snap some volleys. And that's what we're seeing in this first game here. I was just testing his kind of limitations. Long shots, finesse shots, snap volleys in general. I'm just seeing how much power I can actually put in them, because different cards in this game, depending on their stats, play differently when it does come to shooting. So if you have someone with like 99 shot power, you could rattle it, and if they don't have the accuracy, it could go anywhere, literally anywhere. So you need to kind of get used to the card over time. Kevin Prince Boateng, very easy to get used to this card. And as you can see, does score in a lap match, putting it in the back of the net. 2-0 just after half-time. Was that just before? Yeah, 49 minutes just after half-time. So what did I not like about the card? Let's go off a little tangent straight away. Acceleration still was not great. It was not great. And sometimes he did get caught out in terms of that, because if you break beyond the defense, sometimes you'll get caught up with sprint speed. But to get into that scenario, you need acceleration to beat your man originally. And unfortunately, Boateng, he doesn't really have that about him, but his positioning is that good that you find him in space. You don't always have to use that instant burst of acceleration to take it past players, because what he can do is pass. He can pass. And I know what you're saying, anyone on this game can pass. But the thing is with Boateng, he can pass and then move. You don't have to always take it around someone. And this is why a lot of people get misconstrued in this game. A lot of people go utterly pace, acceleration, sprint speed, pace, this, that, the other. Lads, if you play it simple, you play a simple game of football, you can use many different pace players in that cam spot. And I'm not even saying this lightly. Santi Cazorla would probably be usable in that cam spot. I don't believe he's on the game, but if he was, definitely usable in that cam spot. And that's just because of the way the game works and how you can kind of slow it down. See them position here? I could just do that. I could simply do that. Bring, I think it's Nkunku in this occasion. I could have brought him in. I could have drove forward. We actually pass it back. Go back across. Hit the snapshot. Great save by the goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down. If you don't have like pacey cams or anything like that, slow it down and just pick your passes basically as he lashes that one home into the back of the net. The other thing I didn't really like about this card in general, or I believe that you won't like about the card, towards the end his stamina does deplete. I did see that visibly on the stamina bar, but I worry that extra time for champions, that especially at the second half extra time, you'll be basically playing with 10 men, he's going to be depleted a lot in the stamina category. But that being said, like first half and the first like 80 minutes, it's going to be okay. Medium work rates. It's not that demanding on the card, so your stamina's not going to deplete unless you've got control of that card literally all game and you're running them into the ground. You run at opponents, you're on past opponents, so you're literally using them all the time. His stamina won't go down unless you literally do that, as we rattle yet another kind of snapshot off there. Great save by the goalkeeper. I just liked the amount of chances he was getting in this team. I did play a 4-2-3-1, I believe. No, it wasn't. It was a 4-3-3. It played like a 4-2-3-1 because I had two CMs and I had a cam. And Boateng was the cam. Sorry, I completely forgot his name there. And yeah, it just worked really well. I tried finesse from range there. Great save by the goalkeeper. So yeah, he's dangerous from anywhere when it does come to shooting. I think I scored 4 goals in total. I could have scored a lot more, but I was testing different angles, different shooting techniques, and I've got to say, man, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is the final goal that you will see, by the way, as I do chip the on-rushing goalkeeper. So not only does he have that shot power to him, he's also got this delicate side to him where he can like chip keepers, he can finesse him, stuff like that. So like the sum up, what's good with him? The 4-star combo is sensational. Position-wise, brilliant in the cam spot. His passing is sufficient beyond its means. Pace isn't that great, so again that goes against him. With acceleration, sprint speed okay, acceleration it's a little bit on the fence. Agility-wise, his dribble was very good. Just watch out for the agility from time to time. It doesn't feel that good. He can sometimes almost pause. I don't know if that makes sense. When he goes to the ball sometimes, like, players just get it, dribble. Sometimes Boateng can take, like, a miniature pause, like a split second, between coming out of the dribble and getting the ball to go on the next kind of stage. I think that's kind of the transitions period between the dribble and your next move, you know what I'm saying? So if I do a roulette, come out the roulette, it'll take a quick, like, a split second to actually get into the next stage of that dribble. I think that makes sense. Whereas Neymar plays like that, the bang, dribble. Whereas it would take Boateng, dribble, 1 second, dribble, 1 second. It's almost like that, or feels like that for me anyways. What else can I say? Ball control, sensational. Aggression was really nice in that cam spot. Defend from the front as well. And overall, I thought this card was brilliant, especially for his price as well. Now, if you compare him to maybe similar priced SBCs, or even players on the market, you've got the Inform Nkunku. You do see the similar play today in the rubric as Nkunku, because I think he's quite similar in sort of playing similar to him. He plays that kind of advanced role, and he can play in the cam spot as well. And that's a position I would recommend him in, by the way. The cam spot is his position. Use him there. But similar to Nkunku, he can play in a number of different positions. Nkunku, for me, has played from midfield to a secondary CDM, to a cam, to a CM, to a right attacking midfielder. He's played all over the team. He's a versatile player. And I truly believe Boateng is exactly the same in that kind of cloth as a versatile midfielder. So the overall rating for myself for this Boateng will be an 8.2. I think that's very fair. I think that's given his abilities and stuff like that. I think it's well-rounded. I think it's fantastic. Remember, 5 is average this year, so anything above 5 is above average. Anything below 5, you kind of get the idea right there. So 8.2 is basically brilliant and then some. So 8.2 is fantastic. Obviously 9 and stuff like that would be way, way better. But usability with this card, I think it's going to be usable for quite a few months. Now again, if you don't get this card, it won't be usable because you won't experience it. But I reckon the link thing's difficult with this card, you know. But that being said, you could hybridize him off into, what league is it? A Betty Pelly, a League On. You could hybridize him off into there. You've got Michael Essien. It's a strong link right there as well. Imagine the midfield of Essien, a Betty Pelly, and Boateng. The jobs are good, and boys. The value for coins for myself will be a 9.6. I think 40k is just brilliant. It's one of the good priced SBCs so far this year, and it's a little bit more on the Xbox because Xbox is always a little bit more expensive, unless, I don't know, there was a player the other day where Xbox was way cheaper, and I've never experienced that before. So 45k on the Xbox as well, 9.6 value. For me, I reckon he's great value. For you, it could be different, so let me know in the comments. And the enjoyment for myself for Kevin Prince Boateng will be an 8.8. Fantastically, never used that word before. It was almost like a breath of fresh air, a blast from the past. It was almost like a flashback card in many senses, but of course it is a UCL moments for the AC Milan goal against Barcelona. Lads, let me know in the comments section if you're going to get this card done, or if you're thinking about it, or if this review has helped you. If it has, make sure you leave a like on the video. I always love doing these reviews, and waiting for 6 PM content, thinking, are we going to get any content today? We got Boateng. I was happy at getting Boateng, and I'm even more happy now I've got the video done. I've used Boateng, and I'm happy with the card as well. Thank you very much for watching today. By the way, my back went yesterday. It's fine today. I cracked my back, and sometimes that relieves the pain. Over the day, it's just eased and eased and eased. So fantastic right there. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the Champions League. Manchester versus Atlanta's just kicked off right there, boys. So enjoy the Champions League. A like, a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow for more videos on the channel.